Good morning, it's Matt. Sunday, the 10th. Yes, I am wearing the same clothes. Yes, I washed them all, don't worry. They're just nice, they're really thick and nice and warm, so I wanted to come out here. I have literally the only gear that I brought with me is my knife, just to cut some stuff around. Just, I want to start trying to do some bushcrafting, cut notches into things and build stuff. Here to take a couple pictures because I want to start posting my stuff on Reddit. Just looking for opinions and suggestions and stuff like that. It's much warmer today, which is nice. It's already close to 40, and it's January, which is nice. My birthday's coming up. Yay! Yeah, today is all about digging. I'm kind of sitting in one side of the fire pit. The big rock is over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to square this off, and I'm going to dig out all the stuff that's in front of the log that I cut out as bench and footstool, because it's really uneven, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. Plus, I would like a smooth path along the bottom so that I can work from that, and that was kind of always my goal. But me being me, I got to do 6 million things. Even on my way over here, there's a bunch of rocks that are up here past these 4 trees that I thought about. I was like, oh, maybe I'll look into that today. But today I purposefully left all my gear at home. So if I get tired, I'll whittle a little bit. But I really want to dig out some of this rock, but more importantly, I want to smooth out this flat space right here. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to not only clear the path up here to get down here, but I'm going to try and level it out and put wood or something, or rocks or something on either side so that it won't shift as rain comes and the seasons change and stuff like that. It's one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of the trees, they go up and then they kind of bend down. And the reason why is because of the slope that I'm on. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to just even everything out. So because if you notice in a lot of the other videos, when I'm moving stuff around, or when I'm cutting things, or when I'm chopping at stuff, or when I'm just walking up and down the hill, I'll fall a lot. Maybe not fall, but kind of lose my balance. But I want to try and kill that. So today is digging here, squaring off this, squaring off the path. Other things that I want to work on, I want to build up a windbreak, or just like an edge, and just kind of not build up walls, but just build up a little bit of a lip, because I've had to chase stuff down the hill when it slips between logs or whatever. I think a lot of the fill that I'm going to come up with by flattening out this area, I think a lot of that will really help. But I want to flatten it out and dig down a little bit so that when I sit on my stool, I'm not so low to the ground. And since it's just one log, I may need to figure out maybe just to build up something to put that on. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick it over here. Who knows? But today's the digging day, so I'm going to find a good place to film that from, and we'll see. Yes! Oh my God.
Look at the size of that thing. That's freaking huge in comparison to my hand.
That's it for today. Again, got outside, got a sweat. Get moving. It definitely helps. Find a hobby. I spent a lot of time being so focused on my career and focused on everybody else that I was never giving myself any time. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I won't do that. Dry dead wood plus big fat body equals disaster. Don't do that. No, but I'm feeling pretty good. My father-in-law came down, he checked it out, watched him slip and slide on the way down, so that's the next part that I'm gonna work on. So as you can see, maybe, yeah. So wait, let me leave the camera in. So I've got that running up to there, and then it goes further up there. And he made a good suggestion. Every time I come down, that I should just go ahead and drag something behind me and just, you know, my footprints are making a path, but I really need to dig into the hill so it's flat. And then there's the 45-degree angle that I got to climb up for part of it, which really sucks. But I think I'm going to take, I think they're 4x4s. Yeah, they look like small railroad ties. They're like, I don't know, about like that. I think I'm going to cut them into, you know, this length. I have no idea how long that is. And dig in, put them in there, slot them into the slope so that as you come down, you'll be taking gradual steps instead of doing this kind of on curve. It'll be straight and it'll be stepped, especially right over in here, because this part's going to be, that's a nice steep thing, so I'll probably work on that. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope this finds you well. And do I have any other words of wisdom? No. It's Sunday. Hopefully you're relaxing. This is relaxing for me, and it also allows me to get my rah-rahs out, as we used to say. But I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll do some cooking. Maybe I'll just come and make myself a cup of coffee. I got an AeroPress, which is kind of it's a press, really. It's kind of like, think about a French press that's a lot smaller and a lot more portable. I got that from my daughter and her boyfriend for the holidays, and I'm going to see them. Maybe I can convince her boyfriend he's the one that I go camping with and do stuff with. Maybe I can convince him to come over here and take a look and maybe help me out with some stuff. Because he's coming in from Maryland with my daughter, and then my son's coming in from Texas for a week with his girlfriend. So hopefully I'll be able to get him over here and get his engineering eyes looking at possibilities and stuff. But again, take care. Talk to people. And be good. Bye.
Huge in comparison to my hand.